Hello, and welcome to yet another series. I'm thrilled to kick off Snowflake SQL Tutorial for Beginners 2025 playlist. Today, we're diving into the first part, the introduction, where we'll cover what Snowflake is, why it's so powerful, and the essential concepts you'll need to know before writing your first query. Let's get started. So, what exactly is Snowflake? Snowflake is a cloud-based data platform. This means it runs entirely on cloud infrastructure, like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, not on your local servers. We will keep this definition very simple to stay within the scope of our case study. It's delivered as a software as a service, SaaS, which is a fancy way of saying you simply use it through a web browser. No complex installations or maintenance on your end. We will look at some advantages of Snowflake that have made it popular among similar services. First, no infrastructure management means you don't need to buy, set up, or maintain any physical hardware or software. Snowflake handles it all. Next, automatic scaling. If you have a sudden spike in queries or data volume, Snowflake automatically adjusts the resource to keep performance high. Another advantage is pay for what you use, where you only pay for the storage your data consumes and the compute resources active warehouses use. When they are off, you don't pay. We have the zero maintenance advantage, where you don't have to worry about maintenance. Snowflake handles performance optimization, indexing, and data partitioning automatically. No need to learn complex database administration. Just write SQL and get results. Another big advantage is that it offers multi-cloud support, so you are not locked into a single cloud provider. You can choose between AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Enough of the theory. Now it's time for the real stuff. Let's get you set up. First step is to go to snowflake.com to create your free Snowflake account. Tap Start for free and enter account details. Choose a reason why you are setting up the account. Personal learning and development sounds suiting. Click Continue to enter some more details. Choose the type of account you want. Enterprise is fine for now. Select a cloud platform and choose the closest region to you. Click on Get Started to select your preferred languages to work with. Then continue. If you like, you can tell Snowflake what you will be using the account for, or just click on Skip. Now click Submit. It's time to activate your account, so go to your email and click on Activate. This then takes you to set up a username and password. Once you log in, you'll find yourself in the Snowflake UI. Welcome to Snowflake. Now that we are here, let's look at the crucial concepts that are very important to our case study and scope of this tutorial for interacting with the platform and writing your SQL queries. Back to the Snowflake account. Let's have a look at each of these concepts, more like tools for your data management toolkit, each serving a specific purpose while working together seamlessly. The Snowflake UI, specifically named SnowSite, is where all the magic happens. This is the web-based interface you'll use to interact with Snowflake. It's your central hub for everything: writing and running SQL, managing your data, monitoring performance, and even administering users and roles. Focusing on the left side navigation bar, we start with the Home section, which is the landing page you see when you first log in. It gives you a quick overview of your recent activity, including recently accessed worksheets, which is useful for quickly returning to your work. For a new account, we can only see the option to create a new activity. You can hide and reveal the navigation sections to make more room for a current activity. The Create button is your most direct path to getting things done. Instead of navigating through multiple menus, you can simply click this button to get a drop-down of common tasks. For our project, we'll use it to create a new worksheet to begin writing our SQL. You can use the search section to find any object like tables, views, etc. in your account quickly. The Projects tab is where you'll spend most of your time. This is where you create and manage your worksheets. Each worksheet is a file where you can write SQL commands, run them, and see the results. You can save your worksheets and organize them into folders, allowing you to manage multiple projects without clutter. The Data tab is your map to all the data in your Snowflake account. This is where you'll find the databases and schemas you've created, and more importantly, the tables that hold your data. You can easily browse the hierarchy to find a table, check its columns and data types, and even preview some of the data directly from this tab. It's an indispensable tool for understanding your data before you query it. The Data Products and AI and ML tabs are for more advanced use cases that are beyond the scope of our beginner tutorial. We'll stick to the core tabs, but it's good to know they are there for when your skills grow. The Admin tab is where you manage your core account resources. The most important section for our project is Warehouses. This is where you'll go to create, suspend, or resume your virtual warehouse to control your compute costs. It's also where administrators would manage users and roles, which gives you granular control over who can do what in your account. This wraps up our introduction to Snowflake's core concepts and the SnowSite UI. So, How do all these tabs fit together for our first project? In our very next video, Part 2, we're going to dive straight into a hands-on session. We'll be working with a real-world credit card transactions dataset from the popular Kaggle library. Make sure your Snowflake account is ready, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notification